Welcome, cosmic travelers, to a profound glimpse into the week of December 22nd to 28th, a period destined to dramatically reshape the financial landscape for 7 privileged signs of the zodiac. This isn't just another weekly forecast. It's a revelation, a celestial blueprint revealing incredible opportunities for wealth that are poised to unfold. Some of you are on the cusp of experiencing a true surge of financial power, a moment where the stars align not just for personal gain, but with the very currents of global commerce and innovation. This specific window in December is more than a turning point for career decisions, investments, or even unexpected windfalls. It's a phase where the universal energies of expansion and discernment converge, allowing for shifts in your financial status that could be truly radical. Each day holds its own unique frequency, from strategic decisions influenced by market volatility to sudden, unforeseen opportunities manifesting from the unexpected interplay of global forces. You'll discover who is set to unlock new financial horizons, who will secure unprecedented stability, and who will receive gifts from fate that feel almost divinely timed, as if the cosmos itself is clearing the path. This isn't merely a horoscope. It's a strategic guide, designed to help you harness this unique confluence of energies to amplify your income and solidify your financial security. Stay with us until the very end for a clear understanding of what actions will yield the swiftest results. And remember to subscribe to this channel so you never miss the insights crucial for your success and wealth, here and now. The gates of opportunity are opening, ready to propel your financial life to its next glorious level, starting this very week. Aries, during this potent period, you will find yourself navigating a financial corridor where minor doubts simply have no place. Your inherent dynamism, a powerful force usually directed outwards, now becomes your most crucial tool for generating profit. The week kicks off with an undeniable trend. Decisions rooted in pragmatic, data-driven analysis will manifest money faster than you could have anticipated. It's imperative not to scatter your remarkable energy. Instead, act with consistent focus, for it is this concentration that will create an accelerating effect on your earnings, much like a well-timed investment, leveraging compounding returns. The demand for your specific competencies is skyrocketing, especially everything tied to astute process management, complex technical tasks, or the unwavering responsibility for critical outcomes. These areas become profitable entry points for significant additional income, reflecting a global need for reliable, results-oriented leadership in uncertain economic times. Remarkably, Aries, you possess an almost innate ability to cut through financial complexities that would paralyze others. You effortlessly forge direct paths to crucial agreements, unlocking rewards that were previously unattainable, perhaps due to market hesitations or lingering geopolitical uncertainties. Every action you take now isn't just about immediate profits. It's about meticulously laying the bedrock for long-term financial stability. Your ability to structure ambitious plans and transform abstract goals into tangible assets is hyper-activated. It will feel easier to connect with new projects, especially those that promise lucrative, automated income streams, freeing up your precious energy for even higher-level strategic endeavors. Interest in collaborating with you is soaring, even from those who were previously hesitant, as the market begins to value decisive, clear-thinking leadership. This creates an environment where you can cherry-pick the most optimal options, avoiding unnecessary burdens and aligning only with ventures that resonate with your core strengths, akin to selecting prime opportunities in a burgeoning trade sector. However, a word of caution: pay meticulous attention to details. Significant income increases can often hide in the fine print. Certain financial offers may carry hidden costs, and your ability to swiftly identify unfavorable conditions becomes one of your primary tools for safeguarding success, a vital skill in a world of complex financial instruments and rapidly shifting regulatory landscapes. If you focus on what truly brings the greatest, most sustainable return, you will achieve a powerful breakthrough by mid-week. This mid-period sees a clear trend towards income growth stemming from intellectual activity and professional expertise. Aries, your knack for evaluating complex systems and proposing elegant, efficient solutions is being highly rewarded. Your competence becomes a veritable resource, generating a stable, almost predictable financial flow. Deals that once seemed out of reach are now opening up without the usual barriers, as if market resistance has mysteriously vanished. Opportunities to finalize contracts on highly favorable terms abound, and your quick assessment of prospects allows you to pinpoint the most effective directions, much like a seasoned investor recognizing a rapidly appreciating asset class. Around mid-period, dedicate time to analytical reviews, recalibrate your strategy, and adjust your course with precision, as the market is particularly dynamic now, reflecting broader global economic shifts. Correcting your course now will ensure almost instant financial returns. An internal impulse for expansion is powerfully activated, prompting you to consider options that once seemed overly ambitious. Perhaps a new venture, a significant increase in workload, or the deployment of advanced technological tools to optimize processes. Your clear thinking enables swift, accurate decisions, mirroring the agility needed in today's fast-paced digital economy. This expansion of financial opportunity is counterbalanced by an increased control over expenses. You instinctively grasp where to reduce unnecessary expenditure and where to wisely invest in development, creating a perfect balance that maximizes benefits without undue risk. The importance of timely information response also intensifies. Some highly profitable offers will have a short shelf life. Act quickly, without delaying opportunities that hold strong profit potential, understanding that speed of execution can be as crucial as the idea itself in rapidly evolving markets. Aries, you are gaining access to previously limited resources, be it capital investment, robust partner support, expanded sales channels, or a surge in new clients. If you manage these resources wisely, you will see significant, tangible changes in your financial balance by the end of this period. Your capacity to shoulder significant responsibility inspires immense confidence, leading to larger, higher-paying projects. Areas demanding strategic planning, deep systemic understanding, and visionary development, like reconstruction, optimization, or the introduction of novel formats, are especially potent keys to a substantial financial leap. Your financial zone expands exponentially due to your enhanced professional qualities. You're embracing new technologies, tools, and methodologies that boost productivity. This upgrade significantly increases your market value, empowering you to command higher fees for your services. Simultaneously, your negotiation skills are sharpened. Partners are willing to compromise, eager to collaborate, leading to remarkably profitable deals. Any review or update of existing contracts now brings financial benefits. A systematic approach here will yield significant results before the week concludes. Your ability to leverage long-term instruments like investment packages, asset acquisitions, or strategic property expansion is amplified. Opportunities for value appreciation are opening up, and your analytical prowess ensures you direct resources towards areas promising stable returns, avoiding speculative ventures. The likelihood of unexpected payments increases. Bonuses, refunds, or returns on past investments. Your financial activity becomes both dynamic and predictably growing. By the week's end, Aries, you achieve a new echelon of financial confidence. Your professional actions carve a stable developmental trajectory, and your income becomes both structured and substantial. You gain profound clarity on areas ripe for further development, preparing to solidify your financial status. The ascent decisions you make now will create a lasting, long-term effect, transforming this week into a financially powerful stage, confirming your unique ability to achieve outstanding results where others are merely planning. Taurus. For you, this period unfolds not as an abrupt shift, but as a journey through financial tension that gradually and decisively transforms into a controlled breakthrough. This measured yet powerful progression lays the foundation for some of the season's most ambitious decisions. Your innate pragmatism, usually a steadfast anchor, now becomes a dynamic point of stability, but with an added urgency to act faster than your usual deliberate pace. The sequence of events that commenced in November is now escalating into a December intensive, fundamentally reshaping the rules of your financial game. This shift becomes particularly palpable closer to mid-December, as a deluge of information from various sources begins to coalesce and work explicitly in your favor, unlocking an unprecedented opportunity to fundamentally rethink your earning strategy. Taurus. You find yourself at a critical juncture where financial potential ceases to be an abstract concept and crystallizes into clear, measurable indicators. Specific, lucrative directions, higher compensation rates, a transformative change in your activity format, an expansion of responsibilities, and access to new, powerful partners. This cycle feels distinct from any previous ones because your inherent composure is now buttressed by external conditions that seem to explicitly demand a decisive step forward. December emphasizes your newfound ability to skillfully manage suddenly increasing cash flows. You'll notice several financial channels emerging simultaneously, each with its own rhythm, some swift, others more deliberate, but all demanding a strategic, overarching approach. During this time, your analytical acumen shines brightest. You not only identify short-term benefits, but also possess a keen understanding that individual deals concluded now will reverberate and significantly impact your financial landscape in February and March of the coming year, much like strategic trade agreements securing future market access. This foresight shifts your attention from routine tasks to opportunities with profound, cumulative effects. Your decisions are now grounded not in emotion, but in structured data, rendering your financial movements predictable and rigorously protected from undue risks. The delicate balance between cautious deliberation and decisive action becomes your main advantage, a quality highly prized in today's volatile economic climate. Midweek amplifies this effect of expansion, bringing with it the distinct possibility of receiving unexpected payments. This could manifest as the repayment of long-forgotten debts, substantial bonuses, recalculations, additional fees, or even offers that were previously considered beyond your reach. Taurus. You're beginning to realize that your professionalism is no longer just a quality. It's evolving into a powerful resource that automatically generates income. This is especially evident in fields demanding precision, unwavering responsibility, and the capacity to make difficult, high-stakes decisions. At this pivotal moment, it's crucial not to ease up. If you allow yourself to relax, some truly golden opportunities may slip through your grasp. However, if you maintain your unwavering focus, you are set to achieve results that will far exceed your initial expectations, akin to a market leader capitalizing on a sudden, unexpected demand surge. December profoundly influences your financial behavior, shifting your interest towards long-term, sustainable investments. Your focus gravitates towards assets capable of generating stable profits throughout the year, be it robust investment instruments, strategic resource acquisitions, or participation in large-scale infrastructure projects that promise a breakthrough. You begin to act as if every financial decision is a vital brick in the future structure of your income. During this period, you aren't chasing temporary spikes. You are meticulously laying a systematic foundation. This specific behavior becomes the true catalyst for your financial stability. Because December isn't just creating opportunities, it's intricately connecting them to precisely the right, synchronistic circumstances. The focus sharpens on intelligent resource management. You start optimizing expenses, ruthlessly eliminating the unnecessary, which miraculously opens up vast room for financial maneuvering. Interestingly, it is now that you may uncover hidden reserves, unused opportunities, dormant contacts, or long-pending deals that can finally be brought to fruition. This December period offers you a rare chance to transform small details into monumental financial results. This is not mere coincidence, but a direct consequence of your burgeoning inner discipline. Your profound ability to discern structure within the apparent chaos of events becomes an invaluable tool, paving the way for a large-scale financial ascent. The second half of the week, Taurus, sees an increase in intensity. But crucially, this tension is entirely manageable. The volume of decisions demanding swift action is growing, and this is where your deep-seated competence truly shines. Without losing your characteristic composure, you instinctively construct an algorithm that allows you to maintain control even in situations where others lose their bearings. December is becoming a month where you powerfully demonstrate your rare ability to transmute unfavorable conditions into highly constructive outcomes. Even daunting tasks now act as catalysts for profound self-realization. When you assume responsibility, the results manifest much faster than anticipated, as if the universe is responding to your decisive leadership. The sheer intensity of this period demands clarity, and you deliver it with impeccable precision. It is vital during this time that you begin actively engaging with new financial flows that were previously inaccessible. This could signify involvement in a large-scale project, access to significant investment funds, entirely new levels of remuneration, or a definitive transition to a higher economic stratum within your professional sphere. December forges a synergy that fortifies your influence within your team, allowing you to consolidate your position and emerge as the central figure around whom others' financial decisions pivot. It is at this very moment that you viscerally feel the weight of every action. If a decision is made with unwavering confidence, events unfurl squarely in your favor. Remarkably, Taurus, you are not merely earning money. You are meticulously crafting a development strategy for the months to come. You possess an acute understanding that January and February will usher in additional resources, and thus, you are already constructing a robust framework capable of seamlessly integrating these future inflows without loss. The tension of December, rather than being a hindrance, becomes a powerful test of your readiness for large-scale growth. You are meticulously drawing up a financial plan, ensuring that each subsequent step reinforces the preceding one, creating a cumulative effect that will dramatically manifest at the dawn of the new year. A critical aspect of your financial behavior in December is the complete cessation of doubting your profound ability to influence processes. Your rationality, precision, and inherent desire to command the situation become powerfully activated, serving as the key factors in securing stable, predictable profits. You avoid sudden, impulsive maneuvers, but simultaneously, you refuse to allow events to drag on indefinitely. Your actions are deliberate, laser-focused on quantifiable results. During this potent period, you are uniquely capable of finalizing deals that will ensure profits not just now, but throughout subsequent financial cycles. Your responsibility, discipline, and unwavering commitment to seeing things through create conditions where growth becomes not just possible, but entirely natural and inevitable. By the close of December, Taurus, your financial results become undeniably apparent. They are not random occurrences. They are the logical, undeniable consequence of a meticulously constructed strategy. Every single day, every decision, every action you have taken is working in your favor. Your unwavering confidence translates directly into structured indicators, stable income streams, exciting new opportunities, reinforced financial security, and expanded influence within your professional environment. You are reaching a level where money ceases to be an element of struggle and transforms into the natural flowing result of a supremely well-organized approach. December definitively consolidates your status as one of the most financially potent representatives of the zodiac during this transformative period. Gemini, for you, this period is not shaped by standard financial fluctuations, but by profound, strategic shifts that began their subtle accumulation in late October and November, finally surfacing in December as powerful, undeniable opportunities. This time frame vividly demonstrates how critical your ability to expertly navigate information flows truly is, for your strength lies in your quick, incisive thinking, your talent for grasping profound meaning amidst what others perceive as mere noise, and your unique knack for identifying financial benefits in the slightest, most subtle signals. This capacity becomes particularly pronounced at the end of November, when external events begin to demand decisive actions, forming the very bedrock of December's financial trajectory. Gemini, you are entering a state where every word exchanged, every new contact made, every message received, holds the potential to dramatically alter your income, and you instinctively feel the urgent need to act with precisely the right pace and timing. This cosmic alignment, perhaps mirroring the accelerating pace of global digital economies and real-time information arbitrage, is perfectly suited for your mental agility. In December, the number of financial channels opening up in parallel dramatically increases. This is a golden period where you can generate income not only through your primary activities, but also via highly lucrative side projects, specialized intellectual services, astute mediation, cutting-edge information consulting, in-depth analysis, and strategic advisory roles. People inherently trust your ability to perceive the larger, interconnected picture, and this trust itself transforms into a valuable financial resource, much like a commodity in demand. Now, you have the unparalleled opportunity to cultivate several income streams simultaneously. And the most crucial task is to meticulously choose the correct sequence of actions, a strategic move, akin to diversifying investments across resilient sectors. December presents you with scenarios demanding swift decisions, yet each carries profound, long-term implications. Some choices made now will reverberate powerfully in January and even as far out as April, laying a foundational basis for significant accumulation. It's also vital to recognize that in December, Gemini, you transcend the role of mere participant. You become a true financial strategist. You begin to think not in isolated steps, but in terms of an entire, interconnected structure. And this dramatically amplifies your earning potential. If you previously harbored doubts about your ability to maintain focus, the backdrop of November's events has now sharpened your attention to an acute degree. You perceive intricate details, comprehend complex interrelationships, and assess risks without emotional bias, much like a seasoned market analyst devoid of sentimentality. December becomes the period when your analytical apparatus operates with maximum, almost flawless precision. Thus, your financial success during this period is no miraculous coincidence. It is the direct, logical consequence of your meticulously crafted decisions. Mid-December, Gemini, ignites a palpable sense of acceleration. The currents of events intensify, and you perceive yourself amidst a vibrant financial movement that demands not only flexibility, but also an exceptional ability to synchronize multiple processes simultaneously. This could encompass high-stakes negotiations, diligent data verification, proactive partner scouting, judicious adjustment of professional directions, and the shrewd evaluation of additional lucrative offers. During this intense period, you are uniquely positioned to envision several concurrent scenarios, each holding the potential for substantial profit, and your capacity for making robust, decisive choices will ultimately determine the most favorable outcomes. At this stage, your unparalleled communication skills become paramount. The right word, delivered with precision, can unlock deals that will yield profits not only through December, but also extending into January and February. Much like a well-articulated pitch securing long-term capital. The December current also significantly enhances your aptitude for working with external resources, be it through astute partnership agreements, strategic joint investments, or intelligently delegating responsibility to areas where you can function as a high-level strategist rather than an operational executor. This fundamentally shifts your financial burden. Instead of dissipating energy on trivial matters, you ascend to a process management format, echoing the efficiencies of modern organizational design. The influence of your December decisions, which form the bedrock for remarkable spring growth, becomes exceptionally powerful. It is no coincidence that precisely during this period, you gain access to opportunities that were previously blocked by circumstance or lingering uncertainty, as if cosmic tides are now parting. In the latter half of December, Gemini, a pivotal moment arrives where you must choose between bold expansion and strategic conservation. Proposals will materialize that demand an immediate, unequivocal response. Here, your intuitive ability to assess prospects takes on immense importance. You perceive not merely the surface-level details, but the intricate financial structure hidden beneath the numbers, comments, and unfolding events. If you have judiciously accumulated sufficient analytical experience in preceding months, you are now equipped to apply it with maximal effectiveness. Consequently, you will deftly sidestep risky ventures, choosing only those that possess genuine potential for profitability and sustainable growth. Much like a wise investor, diversifying into proven, high-growth sectors, the financial pace in December also quickens due to an escalating demand for your specific expertise. People are actively seeking your counsel, your incisive analysis, your participation in complex projects, or your specialized services. This transforms your intellectual work into a highly compensated resource. You are empowered to raise your rates, update your pricing structure, and expand your service offerings, and the market will accept these adjustments without resistance. Recognizing your elevated value, your unparalleled ability to structure chaos and articulate complex concepts in simple terms becomes a potent economic tool, generating income so consistently that by January, it will dramatically reconfigure your financial balance. During this period, Gemini, you are also meticulously laying the foundation for innovative financial instruments. This could involve strategic investment deals, savvy asset acquisitions, significant business scaling, and the creation of entirely new, lucrative areas of activity. December is the month when you gain crystalline clarity on precisely what needs to be done to construct a stable financial foundation for several cycles into the future. Agreements finalized during this period hold particular weight. They will generate returns not only in the present, but also significantly impact March and April, ensuring a powerful long-term effect. You understand this deeply and act without hesitation. It is during this period that you grasp the most crucial lesson: the profound value of your own time. Your energy, attention, and intellectual resources become an unparalleled asset, capable of being converted into monetary value faster than almost any other form of labor. Consequently, you learn to meticulously avoid wasteful spending, unproductive meetings, trivial tasks, and ambiguous agreements. You construct your schedule with precision, ensuring that every single day works actively in your favor. December provides all the necessary cosmic conditions for this profound reorientation. By the period's end, Gemini, your financial results become unequivocally clear and impressively noticeable. You witness how your strategic actions in November have directly transformed into December's substantial profits. You gain acute insight into which processes require consolidation and which are primed for scaling. You feel the immense power of your own intellect, your structured approach, and your ability to act decisively in the moment. This is precisely what allows you to conclude December as one of the most financially potent signs, confidently transitioning into a new, accelerated pace of events and forging a growth trajectory that extends far beyond the current week. Cancer, for you, this financial period doesn't burst forth with a sharp impulse. Rather, it unfolds like a profound, powerful wave that began subtly building since September, strengthened its currents in October and November, and has now, in December, definitively altered the trajectory of your financial decisions. December acts as the precise nexus where all these accumulated processes begin to synchronize, translating into tangible, concrete financial results. You instinctively feel that events are guiding you towards an inevitable, logical transition to a significantly higher income level. What previously appeared as disparate, weak signals now coalesces into a clear, compelling direction. Stability forged through consistency, and unparalleled scale achieved through a courageous willingness to transcend familiar, comfortable models. In early December, you'll observe that your financial environment is becoming more demanding. The surrounding movements accelerate, and the sheer volume of information increases dramatically. Outwardly, this might resemble an additional burden. But in reality, this is precisely where the key opportunity resides, much like discerning value amidst market noise. At this critical juncture, Cancer, you should not simplify the situation. On the contrary, it's vital to perceive the deeper, underlying processes and identify where the primary resource truly lies. November provided the crucial analysis, and December now demands decisive implementation. It is this potent combination of the 2 months that forms the solid foundation for your impending financial breakthrough. During the first 10 days of December, your remarkable ability to engage with long-term projects becomes particularly pronounced. You may receive offers that require your involvement in complex, multi-layered structures. However, it is precisely these intricate structures that promise to deliver significant profits at the dawn of the new year. It's crucial not to shy away from the sheer volume of work. December opens the pathway to enduring financial stability, but only if your priorities are meticulously set. Some deals that currently appear overly cumbersome or resource-intensive will yield results in February that could not have been achieved through any other means, much like a calculated investment in a nascent, high-growth sector. This is the moment when Cancer, you can truly become the architect of your own substantial financial foundation. Tension begins to mount around mid-December. You find yourself in situations demanding swift adaptation to shifts in partnership agreements or evolving working conditions. Here, impeccable communication management is paramount. During this period, it's not merely what you say that is key, but how the structure of your decisions impacts the overall financial picture, akin to a geopolitical diplomat carefully crafting alliances. If you demonstrate unwavering resilience, your position will be significantly strengthened. However, if you hesitate, the financial flow may perceptibly slow down. December allows no room for internal vacillation. It demands clear, decisive action. Simultaneously, this period powerfully accentuates Cancer's inherent strengths. A profound understanding of intricate processes, an acute ability to assess risks, masterful strategic planning, and an almost intuitive capacity to read subtle financial signals, much like an experienced trader anticipating market shifts. This is why, in the second half of the month, you will gain access to opportunities that you would have entirely overlooked in previous periods. The information channels opening up now may not seem immediately obvious, but they are the conduits for stable, long-term income. This could manifest as a groundbreaking new project, a strategic expansion of your activities, a lucrative partnership proposal, or the advantageous renewal of older agreements. Particular attention, Cancer, should be directed towards financial flows generated through collaborative efforts. December renders these partnerships more structured and potent, and if you correctly leverage the potential of your partners, you will receive far more than you initially anticipated. This is a period where agreements forged back in the summer or autumn suddenly begin to work powerfully in your favor, often in the most unpredictable yet welcome ways. Expect unexpected payments, long-awaited refunds, the resolution of pending financial issues, significant bonuses, or the activation of deferred payments. All of this can be activated right now, a testament to the cumulative effect of past efforts. The financial dynamics of December demand unwavering emotional stability from you. The pressure from external circumstances can be intense, but this pressure, rather than destroying you, acts as a guiding force. By mid-month, you gain access to vital information that allows you to accurately predict upcoming cycles. You perceive that January will usher in a new, accelerated pace. February will bring additional, potent financial opportunities, and March will open the floodgates to significant scaling. Therefore, it is critical now to meticulously lay the foundation that will enable you to navigate these months with maximal effectiveness. As December draws to a close, Cancer, you begin to perceive the structure of your income through an entirely new lens. You understand precisely which areas need robust strengthening, which require optimization, and which, strategically, need to be concluded. This profound clarity of thought is the culmination of many months of diligent work. It doesn't arise instantly, but is forged by the experience of September, the tension of October, the analytics of November, and the practical challenges of December. Now, all of this translates directly into undeniable financial stability and exceptional growth opportunities. This period also fundamentally transforms your role within your professional environment. You begin to be perceived as someone capable of maintaining control over complex situations, someone who sees deeper than others, and who can accurately predict outcomes where others are lost in the minutiae. This automatically elevates your value as a specialist. In December, you may receive a well-deserved raise, expanded powers, new financial functions, or irresistible offers that will propel you to an entirely different level of compensation. Crucially, you also begin to strategically engage with long-term investment opportunities. You may seriously consider options for acquiring property, sophisticated financial instruments, and expanding your professional assets. Some of these astute steps will yield results at the beginning of the year, others by mid-spring, but all of them collectively form a robust system that empowers you not merely to earn money, but to systematically manage stable, sustained growth. As the December cycle concludes, Cancer, you reach a level where financial decisions are no longer a reaction to external events. they become a logical, empowered continuation of your internal strategy. You perceive clearly that you are the one setting the pace for processes, rather than being driven by them. Your profits are the direct result of a systematic, well-executed approach, not random chance. And most importantly, you enter the new months with a profound sense of control, inner strength, and unwavering confidence that will fundamentally transform your relationship with money, not only in the present, but also for the long term. Leo, you are entering this period not through a sudden financial leap, but via a profound, multi-layered transformation that began its subtle stirrings in August, intensified in September, gained significant momentum in October, and reached a critical strategic level in November. December is the powerful culmination of this protracted cycle, meticulously transforming all the accumulated changes into concrete, undeniable financial results. No other sign experiences such a potent amalgamation of internal pressure and surging external opportunities, which together propel you, Leo, directly into the epicenter of events. You are ceasing to be an observer and are powerfully stepping into the role of the one who sets the rules, much like a major player in a global market dictating terms. This profound shift will be palpable from the very first days of December, as financial processes begin to respond to your decisions with unprecedented speed and effectiveness, surpassing anything seen in previous months. At this pivotal stage, you are not merely working with static opportunities, but with dynamic, fluid flows that are constantly reshaping the underlying financial structure. This presents both the main challenge and the immense power of December. External events, which may have previously impeded your progress, are now, paradoxically, amplifying your capacity to act on a grand scale. In October, you might have still harbored doubts. In November, you were meticulously analyzing. But December leaves absolutely no room for half-hearted decisions. During this intense period, Leo, you either rise triumphantly or risk falling behind. The financial structure currently forming simply does not permit remaining in the middle ground. You intrinsically feel that December is compelling you towards decisions that will profoundly alter not only the current week, but also the entire subsequent 3 months. January, February, and March, setting long-term economic trends. It is particularly significant that you are gaining access to crucial financial information that was previously concealed or entirely unavailable. This could encompass proprietary professional data, confidential negotiation outcomes, groundbreaking new proposals, rapid market shifts, or intricate internal processes within your specific field of activity. All of this creates an effect of profound transparency, an unfiltered view into the financial matrix. When you suddenly perceive not just individual steps but the entire interconnected system, that is precisely when your main strength, your unparalleled strategic thinking, kicks in with full force. During this period, Leo, your vision extends beyond the immediate here and now. You are capable of anticipating consequences 2 to 3 months into the future, a foresight akin to predicting geopolitical domino effects. This empowers you to select financial directions that promise the maximum return in February and March, even if, in December, they appear complex, voluminous, or resource-intensive. December presents you with a formidable challenge: to ascend to a new echelon of responsibility. Within your financial environment, you are no longer perceived as merely someone who competently executes tasks. You are now recognized as an indispensable figure upon whom the decisions of others critically depend. The emphasis within teams is dramatically shifting. People are actively seeking your position, your perspective, and your assessment of the situation. This undoubtedly adds pressure, but simultaneously, It unlocks opportunities that were previously beyond your reach. This is especially evident in the second week of December, when you receive a tangible chance to transition to an elevated status, perhaps through a promotion, a significant expansion of your functions, strategic business scaling, or by assuming a critical role where you manage higher-level financial processes. By mid-December, Leo, the cumulative effect of your sustained efforts begins to manifest with undeniable force. Everything you diligently cultivated in September, meticulously adjusted in October, and shrewdly analyzed in November, is finally beginning to bear abundant fruit. This could materialize as a well-deserved raise, a substantial bonus, access to groundbreaking new projects, the successful conclusion of pivotal agreements, a significant surge in client acquisition, or a definitive transition to a new level of financial interaction. Contracts finalized in November exert a particularly potent impact now, becoming actively generative and yielding far more than initially anticipated. Some agreements that initially seemed temporary suddenly transform into fundamental pillars, forming entirely new, robust sources of income. December also unlocks profound opportunities for you related to investment activities. This could involve the strategic acquisition of assets, astute financial investments, the expansion of your property portfolio, or participation in large-scale, high-potential projects that are poised for significant value appreciation. You perceive the deeper implications of such decisions and understand that investments made in December will begin to pay off as early as March. This extended financial horizon grants you a distinct advantage over others. You act with greater precision, judicious caution, yet also with profound boldness when the situation demands a grand scale. In the latter half of December, Leo, the financial rhythm intensifies further. You are inundated with a wealth of information demanding an immediate, decisive response. Here, it is critically important that you have mastered the art of not expending energy on superfluous matters. You ruthlessly prune unnecessary tasks, meticulously optimize your workflow, and strategically select only those areas that genuinely lead to substantial growth. It is precisely during this period that you forge a new income structure, broader, stronger, and more inherently secure. Some financial deals that were previously stalled due to external factors suddenly spring back to life, propelling forward with renewed momentum. You instinctively understand that this is a clear sign you are on the right track, aligning with the cosmic flow of opportunity. December further empowers you to significantly increase your professional value. Others recognize your extraordinary capacity to handle vast quantities of information, adeptly manage complex processes, and maintain unwavering control even under immense pressure. This opens the pathway to commanding higher rates, participating in projects where compensation far exceeds previous levels, and seizing opportunities where you dictate the terms rather than adapting to those of others. You are becoming the central node of the financial structure, no longer merely a component within it. Your financial opportunities in December are also intimately connected to your ability to analyze risks without fear or hesitation. While in October you might have still wavered, and in November you were meticulously gathering information, December is the crucible that transforms you into a confident, masterful architect of your own income. You possess the discerning eye to distinguish between projects that merely appear profitable on the surface and those that harbor deep, sustainable potential. This is not mere intuition. It is a highly developed, robust logic that has been forged and strengthened over the preceding months. By the close of December, Leo, you find yourself at a pivotal point where your financial results become consistently regular and deeply structural. You clearly perceive that you are capable of managing not only your income, but also the intricate processes that generate that income. You possess a clear, strategic sense of how to navigate January, which will serve as a transitional period, how to leverage February for significant scaling, and how to achieve peak financial results in March. All of this is not a matter of random chance, but rather the undeniable outcome of your ascension to a new level of financial awareness. December becomes the month in which Leo ceases to merely react to financial events and powerfully begins to create them. You are meticulously forming a structure that will operate for an extended period, stably and predictably, and most importantly, for the first time in several months, you clearly perceive that you can embrace a scale of ambition that you previously dared not contemplate. Virgo, for you, this financial period unfolds as if all the events of the preceding months, from the structural tension experienced in August through the necessary restructuring of October to the profound reboot in November, were merely a meticulous preparatory stage for the decisive key shift that is now manifesting in December. No other sign enters this transformative period with such a precisely calibrated, finely polished internal decision-making mechanism. Virgo, you do not stumble upon opportunities by chance. You ascend to them through unwavering analytical discipline, through your profound ability to maintain unwavering focus where others lose their bearings, and through your remarkable resilience to endure protracted periods of tension that would prove devastating for many. That is precisely why December is not merely a month of heightened financial activity for you. It is destined to become a powerful turning point in your entire economic status. At the dawn of December, two crucial factors converge: external dynamics, reflecting broader market movements and shifts in global trade, and your impeccable internal logic. In September, you might have felt scattered across various directions. In October, you diligently constructed a foundational structure. In November, you ruthlessly pruned the unnecessary. And now, in December, you begin to act as if the entire system around you has suddenly synchronized with your intrinsic pace. The critical data now flowing in is becoming the precise prerequisite for making large-scale, impactful decisions. Information channels are opening with unprecedented clarity. Partnership negotiations are intensifying. And financial tasks are no longer minor. They demand strategic, high-stakes decisions, which you are poised to make with surgical precision. This profound transformation is far from accidental. It has been maturing within you for several arduous months. In the initial 10 days of December, Virgo, you gain access to vital resources that were previously either limited or entirely unavailable. These could manifest as sophisticated financial instruments, burgeoning new markets, a surge of influential new clients, innovative work formats, or critical information regarding beneficial shifts within your professional sphere, perhaps aligning with new economic policies or emerging industry standards. You possess an unparalleled ability to perceive deeper than others, and it is this acute capacity for strategic assessment that empowers you to discern precisely where the real, enduring potential lies. October granted you invaluable experience in filtering out market chaos. November provided the expertise in optimizing complex processes, and December now offers you the unparalleled opportunity to convert this meticulously built structure into tangible, robust financial results. You are not merely earning money. You are architecting a sustainable system that will operate steadily and predictably for at least the next 3 months, providing a stable, reliable income stream that mirrors the consistency of well-managed trade routes. Mid-December becomes a point of undeniable financial culmination. The level of responsibility increases dramatically, but simultaneously, the scale of opportunities expands exponentially. You will receive offers that simply cannot be ignored. Large-scale tasks, projects demanding intricate structures, high-stakes ventures, expanded functions, and new financial obligations that directly pave the way for powerful long-term growth. At this critical juncture, it is paramount that your inner discipline, especially the resilience you so diligently cultivated in November, becomes your greatest asset. You will not lose your composure. You will not yield to doubt. You will not falter in the face of complexity. On the contrary, complexity itself becomes a powerful signal, confirming that you are moving resolutely in the correct, most lucrative direction. In the latter half of December, Virgo, everything you have meticulously constructed for a long time will powerfully come to fruition. Your refined analytical structure will begin to generate profits on a truly grand scale. Deals that seem distant and abstract in October will become concrete realities during this period, and some may even demand urgent attention, much like sudden market shifts requiring swift action. Processes that were previously slowed in November due to external factors will suddenly gain significant momentum. It is crucial for you not to lose this burgeoning momentum. Your speed of reaction during this period will directly determine the depth and breadth of your financial success. December also propels you to a new echelon of professional importance. People begin to perceive you not merely as a capable executive, but as an indispensable individual who can expertly manage complex processes, accurately predict risks, optimize intricate work structures, and strategically expand opportunities. You are becoming the definitive center of decision-making. In this elevated status, you can confidently afford to renegotiate the terms of cooperation, increase the cost of your specialized services, and selectively choose only those areas that directly align with your long-term financial goals. This is not an emotional decision. It is the logical, undeniable conclusion that has been steadily maturing within you since August. It is also critically important that in December, Virgo, you begin to construct your own sophisticated financial strategy, not for the short term, but extending at least until March. You are meticulously accounting for workload cycles, predicting seasonal changes in market demand, anticipating the dynamics of requests, and diligently analyzing how your current decisions will impact income levels in February. No one else is thinking with such comprehensive, systematic foresight at this time. This is precisely why you are uniquely positioned to seize opportunities that others completely overlook. You perceive profound structure where others only discern chaos, much like an expert analyst seeing patterns in raw economic data. In December, your interest in sophisticated investment instruments also grows significantly. You may seriously consider options for acquiring valuable assets, strategically expanding your material base, and participating in projects with robust long-term returns. You do not evaluate these superficially. You rigorously analyze risks, compare potential benefits, and meticulously calculate long-term cycles. Your remarkable ability to work with extended financial horizons makes you exceptionally powerful within the financial environment. Decisions made in December possess the potential to become the bedrock of your stability for the entire upcoming year. December further highlights a key, often overlooked feature of Virgo: your innate ability to staunch the drain of resources. Where others waste precious time and money, you efficiently close inefficient areas, optimize tasks, and meticulously structure expenses. This intelligent approach creates significant room for financial maneuvering, which you utilize with surgical precision. The direct result is not only income growth through exciting new opportunities, but also a substantial increase in net gain through the shrewd elimination of unnecessary losses. By the close of December, Virgo, you reach a pivotal point where your financial success becomes not just probable, but utterly inevitable. Everything currently unfolding is the direct outcome of a logical sequence of precise decisions you have made over the preceding months. You gain crystalline clarity on where to invest your time, where to focus your invaluable attention, which areas hold immense potential in January, which in February, and which in March. This transformative period solidifies your position as one of the most stable and formidable financial forces in the zodiac. You end December in a state where money is no longer an unpredictable variable. It becomes a controlled, manageable resource that you expertly direct. Most importantly, you enter the coming months not with a sense of randomness, but with an empowering sense of precision. This is what makes you financially invulnerable and allows you to aspire to a scale of success that has only been made possible by your exceptional professional, analytical, and strategic strength. Libra. For you, this period is not a mere continuation of previous cycles, but a qualitatively new financial stage that has been meticulously maturing for several months. Beginning in August, when the first subtle signs of a change in your professional dynamics appeared, September ushered in vital internal restructuring. October necessitated a comprehensive review of your strategies, and November brought forth updated, more refined decisions. But it is December that truly becomes the momentous point where all this meticulous preparation translates into tangible, concrete financial opportunities. During this transformative period, you cease to passively balance between options. Instead, you actively begin to form a new economic architecture for your life, one in which there is absolutely no room for chance or uncertainty. This proactive approach mirrors a shift in global capital allocation, moving from speculative ventures to more structured, long-term investments. At the dawn of December, it becomes strikingly apparent that Libras are entering a phase of intense, demanding information flow. Messages, proposals, intricate plans, high-stakes negotiations, all of this begins to coalesce into a singular, complex structure that requires your precise and timely response. Libras, typically prone to extensive, thoughtful analysis, now feel an undeniable impetus to act with greater celerity. And it is this newfound ability to operate in an accelerated mode that becomes your distinct advantage. Much like agile market players outmaneuvering slower competitors, December allows no room for postponing critical decisions. Financial flows are already in motion, and you need to direct them, not merely observe. It is profoundly significant that at this time, you gain access to resources that were previously blocked or entirely invisible. This could manifest as crucial information about a new market, an unexpected but vital request from a key partner, an enticing offer of cooperation, or an invaluable opportunity to participate in highly remunerative projects. November meticulously prepared you by replacing outdated ways of thinking, effectively freeing up mental and strategic space for profound renewal. December now fills this liberated space with opportunities that dramatically increase your financial flexibility. This is a potent period where even a single, precisely executed move can fundamentally alter your income structure for the next 3 months, January, February, and March. A special emphasis in December is the significant growth of your responsibility within your professional environment. You cease to be those who merely adapt to external conditions. Now, you are unequivocally expected to demonstrate initiative, specificity, and decisive leadership that drives development. You become the central figure in negotiations, the trusted individual to whom people turn in complex matters, and it is precisely thanks to this enhanced role that your financial value dramatically increases. Your professional decisions in December will directly determine your future income, and critically, each of these decisions will have a profound, cumulative effect that will manifest powerfully by the end of winter. Around mid-December, Libra, the financial rhythm accelerates with palpable intensity. You may experience increased pressure, a surge in tasks, rapid shifts in agreements, and new responsibilities that demand immediate assumption. But rather than inducing chaos, this dynamic environment creates a powerful point of integration where all the data meticulously collected over the preceding months coalesces into one logical, coherent system. This is precisely where your main advantage comes into play: your unparalleled ability to work with balances. You possess a keen, intuitive sense of how to optimally allocate your energy, where to concentrate your focus, and where to judiciously take a back seat. This period becomes a definitive test of your professionalism, and Libras will navigate it with unwavering confidence. The financial opportunities unfolding in December branch into several lucrative directions. Firstly, there is a substantial income growth through the strategic expansion of your professional functions. You may be offered entirely new roles, tasked with more complex, higher-value assignments, and presented with elevated rates. And these offers are to be evaluated not merely as short-term profits, but as astute strategic investments in your long-term professional status. Secondly, the potential for parallel income streams is significantly growing, originating from additional projects, expert consultations, specialized information activities, and active participation in lucrative partnership schemes, much like diversifying investments across various asset classes. Thirdly, in December, you may receive unexpected additional payments related to previously completed processes, bonuses, the settlement of old debts, or long-delayed fees, reflecting a delayed but certain return on past efforts. In the latter half of December, Libra, your profound ability to structure complex financial schemes becomes particularly evident. Where others perceive only chaos, you discern intricate logic. Where others act impulsively, you meticulously analyze. And it is this analytical, measured approach that forms the very bedrock of your breakthrough. December unequivocally demands decisions that necessitate a harmonious blend of intuition, accumulated experience, and cold, calculating management. Libras, who have diligently cultivated their inner discipline over the past few months, can now utilize it to maximum effect. During this period, it is crucial that you begin to work not only with current processes, but also with profound, long-term financial prospects. You may seriously consider strategic investments, active participation in large-scale projects, the acquisition of valuable assets, and a significant expansion of your professional activities. You evaluate risks not as inherent threats, but as essential tools for meticulous planning. In December, your financial decisions gain profound depth, and this depth paves the way for rock-solid stability in January, significant growth in February, and powerful scaling in March. December also powerfully activates your innate ability to identify and plug hidden financial losses. You can pinpoint unnecessary expenses, inefficient work formats, and projects that drain valuable resources without yielding commensurate returns. You begin to decisively close the financial holes that may have existed throughout the autumn. This process generates an empowering feeling that money is no longer leaking away. On the contrary, it begins to accumulate significantly. By the close of December, Libras enter a phase where your financial situation becomes remarkably controllable and predictably stable. You clearly perceive which projects need to be continued robustly in January, which require conversion to a different format, and which, strategically, need to be concluded. You understand that development in February will critically depend on the precise decisions made in December, and you prepare for this with cold, unwavering concentration. Your success during this period is not accidental, but a direct, undeniable result of the profound consistency you have achieved in previous months. December marks the definitive end of a long transition for Libras, moving from a precarious balance to a strong, stable financial center. You are entering a new cycle in a state of profound stability, primed for significant scaling, and utterly confident that the events of the coming months will work powerfully for you, not against you. Scorpio. You enter this period as if the preceding months, from the initial stirrings in September through the analytical intensity of November, were a sophisticated, multi-level preparation for the profound financial shift that is now steadily and powerfully forming in December. No other sign has accumulated such concentrated inner strength and strategic foresight, which is precisely why December is destined to become the month in which all your hidden processes finally come to a magnificent fruition. What previously might have appeared as chaotic changes or overwhelming challenges now reveals itself as an intricate part of a single, coherent system, meticulously designed to lead you, Scorpio, to a formidable strengthening of your financial position. Your path during this period is marked not by random discoveries, but by precise, strategic steps that have been meticulously maturing for a considerable time, much like a grand chess master executing a long-planned strategy. The dawn of December greets you not with ease, but with demanding opportunities. The information load dramatically increases, the number of critical decisions grows, and external processes are constantly evolving the format of interaction. But it is precisely in these high-pressure conditions that you, Scorpio, reveal yourself as an analyst of the highest caliber. You possess the unique ability to perceive not only the problem, but also the precise entry point, not merely the risk, but also the profound benefit. Not just the tension, but also the immense underlying potential. In September, you were still seeking balance. In October, you diligently constructed structure. In November, you honed strategic logic. December now demands that all these cultivated skills be applied simultaneously and decisively. And you, Scorpio, are more than ready to act. In the initial 10 days of December, you begin to receive clear signals indicating a significant shift within your financial zone. This could manifest as an update to your professional role, the acquisition of a lucrative new client, a highly advantageous offer, the return of long-delayed funds, a strategic expansion of your responsibilities, or an opportunity that unlocks access to a resource previously closed off. All of this is no mere coincidence. It is the direct result of systemic transformations that you, Scorpio, courageously initiated back in October. You enter December with an unequivocal sense that you can now powerfully influence events rather than merely adapt to them. A commanding position reflecting a master of economic dynamics. Mid-December intensifies the drama, but not in the form of chaos. Rather, it manifests as a profound, pivotal choice. You, Scorpio, must decisively determine which direction of development will be paramount for the next 3 months. November provided an abundance of crucial information. But now that information demands conversion into immediate, strategic action. During this period, processes that have been stagnant for a considerable time may suddenly become powerfully active, or projects that seemed complete may unexpectedly return with renewed, lucrative potential. And characteristically, you, Scorpio, possess an acute awareness that some opportunities will not linger. Therefore, it is vital not to delay your response. December further elevates you, Scorpio. Beyond merely working at the operational level, you transition into a strategic management format. Your decisions now impact not only today's profits, but also the entire financial structure that will operate effectively in January, create exciting new opportunities in February, and yield large-scale results in March. You begin to perceive the horizon of events several months ahead, empowering you to plan with extraordinary accuracy, much like a visionary predicting future market trends. Importantly, in December. Scorpio, you seize the profound opportunity to liberate yourself from long-standing financial constraints that have held you back. This courageous act may involve decisively closing projects that have lost their effectiveness, refusing to engage in collaborations that have hindered your growth, strategically restructuring tasks to free up invaluable time and resources, or making a definitive transition to an entirely new level of professional activity. The more space you courageously free up, the more new and abundant financial flows you will receive. This is a fundamental pattern in December that you, Scorpio, feel on a deeply intuitive level. In the latter half of December, you will encounter the highest concentration of opportunities seen in the last quarter of the year. Some of these may appear dauntingly large or inherently risky, but it is precisely these opportunities that possess the most significant long-term potential. You, Scorpio, are uniquely equipped to evaluate each of them without emotional bias. You perceive the intricate structure, identify the subtle weaknesses, and envision the expansive prospects. And based on this profound understanding, you make your decisive choices. This period becomes a powerful test of your inner strength, but also a resounding confirmation that you are capable of withstanding pressures that others would simply not be able to endure. December further activates financial flows intrinsically linked to strategic partnerships. You, Scorpio, can greatly benefit from collaborating with individuals who recognize your unparalleled competence and are eager to entrust you with highly responsible roles. You can attract significant investment, unlock new opportunities through robust professional connections, and leverage critical information that opens up genuinely promising avenues. People perceive an undeniable strength in you, and this strength itself becomes a potent financial magnet. During this period, your interest in sophisticated investment instruments also intensifies significantly. You may seriously consider options for strategically acquiring valuable assets, investing in long-term, high-potential projects, and expanding your professional resources. All of this is driven by a specific, deep-seated logic. December provides you with a robust foundation that empowers you to confidently work with future financial cycles without fear. Your decisions now can ensure rock-solid stability in January and February, and by March, they are poised to trigger a breakthrough of monumental proportions. By the close of December, it becomes undeniably clear that you, Scorpio, are reaching an entirely new echelon. Your financial results are no longer a direct reaction to external circumstances. They are the direct, powerful outcome of strategic thinking that has been meticulously developing for 3 months. You are capable of controlling not only the flow of income, but also the intricate mechanism that generates this income. During this period, you viscerally feel that you are ready to scale up significantly, not merely maintain stability. December triumphantly concludes an important cycle in which you, Scorpio, have undergone profound internal and external transformations. You enter the coming months not in a state of passive anticipation, but in a state of confident, determined forward movement. In January, you can anticipate a significant expansion of opportunities. In February, a powerful structural strengthening. And in March, peak, transformative results. And it all begins right here, at this December financial nexus, where you finally perceive your true scale in its full, formidable force. Sagittarius, you enter this financial period distinctly different from other signs. Your December isn't a direct continuation of November's events. It feels more like a critical regrouping point, after which a completely new, dynamic phase begins. In September, you merely sensed that external processes were stirring things up. In October, you diligently tried to keep pace with the ever-changing circumstances. In November, you finally confronted the undeniable need to review your fundamental approaches to work, resources, and priorities. And December is the pivotal month when all these profound internal changes begin to translate into concrete, tangible financial results. For you, Sagittarius, this is not just a period of growth. It is a transformative transition to an entirely new level of responsibility and significant influence, much like a regional power ascending on the global stage. In early December, you find yourself amidst a dramatic increase in information, interactions, and opportunities. At first glance, this might appear to be an overwhelming workload, but in reality, it is precisely the momentum you have been patiently waiting for. You stop battling uncertainty. Instead, you begin to masterfully use it as a strategic tool. The horizons that were obscure in October are now beginning to emerge with crystalline clarity. And each one possesses immense financial potential, but only if you react with lightning speed. This is a crucial point. December does not tolerate delays. You cannot afford to ponder for long, as the market and your professional environment are moving with unprecedented velocity. If you respond in time, the path is wide open. In the first 10 days of December, you begin to receive offers of a distinctly strategic nature. These could be long-term, high-value projects, new and highly favorable partnership terms, the opportunity to ascend to a higher professional category, or a significant expansion of your responsibilities. All these opportunities share one common thread. They form the robust foundation of your income for the next 3 months. It is vital for you, Sagittarius, to perceive the big picture. And December grants you that profound opportunity. You cease to focus solely on short-term profits. Instead, you are proactively predicting what will unfold in January and February, and critically, how these processes will impact March. This foresight, akin to a seasoned economist predicting future market cycles, makes your financial decisions significantly stronger and more impactful. Mid-December ignites a sense of growing drama. The workload intensifies, demands escalate, and the number of critical decisions increases exponentially. But it is precisely in this intensity that you, Sagittarius, reveal your finest qualities. Your innate ability to expertly navigate chaotic structures becomes a unique, invaluable advantage. Where others perceive only a problem, you discern a clear direction. Where others hesitate, you identify an opportunity to boldly get involved. Your logic is not based on minor details. You evaluate the entire system as a cohesive whole. Therefore, during this period, you are uniquely capable of making decisions that activate financial flows previously blocked by external factors. Much like strategic negotiations opening up new trade routes. In the latter half of December, Sagittarius, you face a situation where opportunities begin to accumulate rapidly. You receive several important offers simultaneously. These could manifest as high-paying projects, exciting additional sources of income, new influential roles, expanded responsibilities, or active participation in strategic processes. All of this is no coincidence. It is the direct result of your proactive activity in November, when you courageously began to overhaul your own work system. December merely confirms the magnificent outcome. You are decisively moving into the category of individuals who are capable of influencing professional decisions at a much higher level. Your ability to expertly work with risks becomes particularly crucial in December. While in September and October, you might have still been susceptible to errors in your predictions, now you possess an accuracy that is the direct result of the internal discipline you rigorously cultivated during the autumn. You clearly perceive which financial instruments hold genuine potential, which projects demand immediate participation, and which should be strategically postponed until February, much like a savvy portfolio manager rebalancing assets. This makes your decisions logical, purposeful, and profoundly strategic. December also powerfully activates opportunities related to investment activities. You, Sagittarius, can confidently consider options for acquiring valuable assets, investing in long-term, high-growth projects, and actively participating in highly profitable partnership schemes. You are not deterred by big decisions. On the contrary, they empower you. If in previous months you still hesitated about large investments, now you perceive them as powerful tools for substantial growth. During this period, it is also crucial that you begin to see tangible results from actions that seemed insignificant in the autumn. Some of the diligent work you have done, which you might not have initially considered strategic, is now certainly beginning to yield significant profits. These could be the successful completion of long-pending projects, the activation of old agreements, the finalization of postponed deals, or financial bonuses that were awaiting confirmation. Individuals who were not in a hurry to take steps towards you before are now proactively reaching out. The effect of your interaction with your environment is sharply intensified, creating a powerful network of opportunity. By the close of December, it becomes undeniably clear that you, Sagittarius, are entering a new, powerful financial phase. You are no longer merely someone who adapts to the market. You are someone who actively influences it. January will serve as a month of consolidating these new, elevated roles. February will be a period of stabilization and robust strengthening of the structures you meticulously created in December. And March will be the pinnacle of your financial results, which you are already diligently working towards. You end December in a state of profound professional strength and crystalline inner clarity. You intrinsically know you can scale up significantly. You viscerally feel that none of the previous months have been wasted. And right now, you are entering a phase where financial opportunities are not just appearing, they are becoming a tangible reality that you are fully capable of maintaining, developing, and directing in precisely the direction you need. Capricorn, you enter this period as if all the preceding months, from the strategic internal tension accumulating in September through October with its demanding professional corrections, to November, which compelled a fundamental reassessment of every resource, were successive, meticulously laid layers of preparation for the December financial climax. No other sign enters this cycle so collected, so utterly focused, and so impeccably structured. For you, Capricorn, December becomes not just a moment of opportunity, but a powerful period in which external events, mirroring macroeconomic shifts and global policy realignments, synchronize perfectly with your internal logic, forging a path where each step carries immense weight and leads directly to a profound strengthening of your financial positions. This is one of the most potent points of the year, and it opens up precisely because the previous 3 months have meticulously formed the ideal foundation for it. At the dawn of December, you keenly feel that financial activity around you is dramatically increasing. The information space becomes denser, the number of tasks multiplies, and the requirements become more precise. However, instead of feeling overwhelmed by pressure, you begin to discern the inherent logic within these changes, much like an experienced CEO understanding market dynamics. September taught you to withstand stress, October equipped you to work with multi-level tasks, and November honed your ability to filter processes, ensuring that only what genuinely brings results remains. Thanks to this rigorous preparation, December does not daunt you with its scale. Instead, it offers you the unparalleled opportunity to act with maximum effectiveness. During this period, you, Capricorn, stop merely reacting to external factors. You begin to actively shape the course of events, becoming an architect of your financial destiny. In the first 10 days of December, it becomes strikingly clear that the market and your professional environment are poised to offer you more than ever before. This can manifest as significantly higher rates, expanded functions, access to more complex and lucrative projects, offers that may have been mysteriously blocked for months, or urgent requests to participate in processes demanding your exceptionally high level of competence. November played a pivotal role. It meticulously cleared your professional field of unnecessary contacts and directions that were not conducive to genuine growth, much like a strategic divestment. December now fills this liberated space with potent opportunities, and they arrive at the exact moment when you, Capricorn, are optimally prepared. Mid-December intensifies the drama, but it is not the kind of drama associated with chaos or instability. It is the drama of scale, where tasks multiply beyond previous months, and the speed of decision-making accelerates dramatically. This is a profound test of your professional maturity, and you, Capricorn, navigate it with unparalleled confidence. You do not get confused, do not retreat, do not procrastinate. Your natural discipline, robustly reinforced by October's adjustments and November's internal changes, functions like a perfectly calibrated mechanism. Where others falter, you, Capricorn, find your working rhythm. Where others opt for caution, you choose constructive courage. You are now empowered to make bold, significant decisions because you possess the inherent resources and strategic foresight to withstand them. In the latter half of December, Capricorn, the most crucial financial process begins: the powerful activation of income streams that were meticulously laid down in the autumn. This could manifest as the successful completion of major tasks, the finalization of pivotal deals, the signing of lucrative contracts, the receipt of substantial bonuses, payments, or compensation, or the highly anticipated launch of projects with robust long-term financial returns. You clearly perceive that some of your actions in September and October are finally beginning to yield significant fruit, not instantaneously, but structurally and sustainably. You understand that you are entering a cycle that will last not just a week or a month, but at least the entire first quarter of the new year. January will be a month of consolidation, February, a month of significant growth, and March, a month of powerful scaling. Your remarkable ability to skillfully work with large amounts of responsibility becomes especially critical in December. You may be entrusted with complex, multifaceted projects that demand systematic thinking. You may be offered a pivotal role related to strategic management. You may be invited to participate in processes where not only professionalism is paramount, but also the unwavering ability to maintain control over multi-level structures. And this is precisely where your strength truly lies. You don't just cope. You bring order where there was previously a great deal of uncertainty. Your financial influence dramatically grows. December also powerfully propels you towards astute investment decisions. You may seriously consider acquiring valuable assets, making strategic investments in the development of your own business, or participating in partnership projects with exceptionally high potential returns. You, Capricorn, do not take impulsive steps. You meticulously analyze the market, observe the dynamics, and accurately predict how your December investments will impact your wealth in February or March. During this period, your ability to foresee the future in financial processes works almost flawlessly, much like a financial oracle. Another critical feature of December is that you, Capricorn, finally liberate yourself from old systems that were holding you back. These could be unnecessary obligations, draining financial holes, projects that merely consumed resources, or interactions that brought no tangible results. You begin to decisively close these processes, and each such completion opens up significant space for new, abundant profits. This is one of your main advantages. You do not cling to the unnecessary, and it is thanks to this judicious letting go that you are able to ascend higher than others. Respect for you is dramatically growing within the financial environment. People recognize that you are capable of handling large volumes of work without compromising quality, without breaking under pressure. Your status rises naturally and undeniably. You become the center of processes, not just an element of the structure. You are trusted implicitly. People look up to you, and you are offered conditions that are usually only available to the most stable and competent specialists. By the close of December, Capricorn, you find yourself at the apex of what you have diligently worked towards throughout the autumn. Your financial picture becomes not just stable, it becomes remarkably controllable. You clearly perceive that you can choose rather than adapt. You begin to meticulously make plans for January and February, relying not on assumptions, but on real, undeniable dynamics. Your income grows not by chance, but through a structured, strategic approach. Most importantly, this period consolidates you as a sign that is not only capable of withstanding any pressure, but also of expertly turning it into a formidable financial foundation. You end December with something few can boast about. You enter the coming months not in search of stability, but in a state where stability has become your own product, meticulously created by your unparalleled mind. Unwavering discipline, strategic foresight, and perseverance that did not fade in September, October, or November. And now, this robust foundation is beginning to work for you with maximum unstoppable force. Aquarius, you enter this December period as if the last few months have been a meticulously thought out, yet subtly unnoticeable, preparation for a large-scale financial turnaround. September compelled you to skillfully navigate an overload of information. October forced a profound review of your professional boundaries and the very tools you employ. And November initiated the crucial need to rebuild your internal thinking system. And only December now reveals precisely why all this intense preparation occurred. While other signs may simply react to unfolding events, you, Aquarius, during this period, begin to actively shape a new reality, not theoretically, but practically, through decisive financial decisions that possess the power to influence the next 3 to 6 months. This, unequivocally, is your time for a strategic breakthrough, much like a visionary innovator disrupting an entrenched market. By early December, you intuitively sense that the previously intense information pressure is now miraculously transforming into tangible financial opportunity. Situations that felt profoundly uncertain in October suddenly find a logical, compelling explanation. Agreements that seemed hopelessly stuck in November begin to demonstrate palpable momentum. Individuals with whom you had previous contact are now returning with fresh, lucrative proposals. It all coalesces as if events are naturally falling into place for you. But in reality, you, Aquarius, have long been laying the groundwork for this through meticulous analysis, a courageous review of old patterns, and profound internal restructuring. December is simply the moment of activation, the cosmic trigger. In the first 10 days of December, you may receive unexpected signals indicating a significant expansion of your professional influence. This could manifest as entirely new roles, a dramatic increase in the relevance of your unique expertise, additional requests for collaboration, the emergence of new categories of high-value clients, or active participation in initiatives with immense financial potential. This powerful activation is far from accidental. You, Aquarius, diligently worked on your strategy back in September, but December now propels it into dynamic action. This is where the first substantial stream of income is forged, one that will continue to flow robustly through January and February. Mid-December ignites a phase of dramatic acceleration. You, Aquarius, must respond to changes faster than your usual pace. While in October, you could afford to take your time, Now you are unequivocally expected to act with speed and precision. During this period, environmental pressure intensifies, but instead of disorienting you, it powerfully stimulates you. You perceive new, intricate patterns in the structure of events. You understand that December's financial decisions possess a profound multiplier effect. A seemingly small action can yield monumental results if executed at precisely the right moment. It is in this dynamic phase that projects previously deemed untimely can now be powerfully activated. Proposals that lacked a clear format in November suddenly acquire profound meaning. Individuals who postponed decisions in October are now returning with renewed interest. You, Aquarius, finally perceive how different levels of professional interaction fit into a single, cohesive system. This period grants you the unparalleled opportunity to enter areas that not only provide immediate income in December, but also pave the way for significant scaling in February and March. December also powerfully highlights your unique ability, Aquarius, to skillfully work with non-standard financing models. You possess the discerning eye to identify opportunities to secure resources where others aren't even looking, in atypical partnerships, in cutting-edge innovation, or in projects that were previously postponed due to insufficient evaluation. If in September you still harbored doubts about whether to move towards experimental formats, December unequivocally demonstrates that it is precisely these unconventional formats that can bring the greatest profit. You intrinsically feel that the external market is opening up access to areas that previously seemed blocked, much like new technologies unlocking previously inaccessible resources. In the latter half of December, pressure intensifies on your ability to make strategic, high-stakes decisions. You, Aquarius, will face choices between several compelling directions, each possessing significant financial potential. This is a challenging moment because all the proposals will appear promising. But you understand that the main thing is not sheer volume but pinpoint accuracy. You must choose the projects that will yield the greatest return in January and retain their robust growth potential in February. And you execute this without hesitation, because your logic in December operates like a perfectly structured, precise mechanism. During this period, it is also critically important that you, Aquarius, seize the opportunity to close old financial knots. What has been draining resources throughout the autumn can finally be brought to a decisive completion. Some expenses are eliminated, some ineffective tasks vanish, and some burdensome agreements are dissolved. This act of shedding frees up a substantial amount of resources, both material and energetic, allowing you to enter into new schemes unburdened by the past. This is one of the most vital aspects of December, not only to receive, but also to courageously let go. Furthermore, December profoundly strengthens your intellectual capital, the very essence that will become your main, enduring source of income. In January, you will notice that people are increasingly turning to you for advice, insightful analysis, and strategic vision. Your unparalleled competence transforms into a powerful resource that consistently brings financial benefits. There is a burgeoning demand for your participation in projects that require higher-level thinking, the astute ability to evaluate complex structures, and the unique talent for finding non-standard solutions. And it is precisely this elevated competence that will form the bedrock for your dramatic financial rise in February. By the close of December, it becomes undeniably clear that you, Aquarius, are entering a new, powerful phase. Your financial results no longer depend on external conditions. They are the direct outcome of your own meticulously crafted decision-making architecture. You clearly perceive how the transitional processes of September and October, the analytical shifts of November, and the intense, decisive actions of December converge to form a stable, resilient income system. You are ready to confidently take on large-scale roles, open entirely new channels of monetization, skillfully work with large volumes of responsibility, and forge professional influence at an unprecedented level. December concludes a difficult but exceptionally productive cycle for you, Aquarius. You enter January in a state of growing, undeniable strength. In February, you will unlock the immense potential that was meticulously laid down in December. And March will be the month when this strength will manifest itself in full, glorious force. And it all begins right here, at this financial nexus, where you, Aquarius, finally move from searching to powerful, strategic implementation. Pisces, you enter this December period as if the entire second half of the year, from the emotional shifts experienced in August through the September corrections of professional directions, the October reviews of financial strategies, and the November precise restructuring of internal priorities, was a consistent, meticulous formation of a new financial identity. No other sign begins December with such a complex yet deeply calibrated internal system. You, Pisces, have navigated through several profound levels of structural change, which now empower you to act with greater force and clarity than you yourself might have expected. Many of the crucial decisions you made in October and November are only now revealing their true, profound meaning. And December is decisively becoming the month in which hidden financial flows finally surge to the surface, much like deep-sea currents suddenly influencing the tides. In early December, you may sense that external events are subtly but surely shifting in your favor. This doesn't manifest as a sudden, dramatic breakthrough. Rather, it's a slow but irreversible increase in momentum, a rising tide of opportunity. Processes that seemed frustratingly stalled in November are now beginning to move forward with purpose. Some contacts that seemingly disappeared in September or October are suddenly returning with fresh, intriguing proposals, perhaps sensing a shift in the cosmic wind. External structures are responding to your professional position differently, with greater attention, more precision, and profound respect. And you, Pisces, observe that what didn't work a mere month ago now operates with a completely different, amplified force. This marks the dawn of a phase where financial channels open up not by random chance, but because of a fundamental, systemic change in the very architecture of interactions. In the initial 10 days of December, you receive significant opportunities intrinsically linked to the expansion of your activities. These could manifest as additional, empowering functions, exciting new roles, unprecedented access to projects that have long remained out of reach, or financial offers that are sharply distinct and more lucrative than those you received in the autumn, reflecting a revaluation of your unique skills. It is crucial that you, Pisces, are able to coolly and objectively evaluate each option this time. If in August or September you might have acted impulsively or emotionally, now you operate with a clear, rational understanding of the long-term consequences. Your financial decisions become more accurate and your strategy more realistic and grounded. December doesn't just open doors, it critically tests whether you, Pisces, are truly ready to walk through them with purpose and conviction. Mid-December is poised to be one of the most intense moments for you, Pisces. In the last 6 months, not merely due to the volume of work, but because of the sheer weight of responsibility that accompanies these new financial opportunities. During this period, you may encounter several parallel offers, each appearing undeniably promising. Some will possess a short horizon, yielding results as early as January, while others will have a longer trajectory, with returns manifesting in February or March. This is where it is paramount that you, Pisces, have learned to read the underlying structure of events, not superficially, but several levels deeper. You perceive not only the immediate benefits, but also the hidden mechanisms that can either amplify development or complicate financial processes, much like an expert understanding the intricate supply chain beyond the retail price. Simultaneously, projects that were previously frozen are experiencing a powerful revival. What looked like a postponed opportunity in October is now transforming into a tangible, robust source of income. What seemed uncertain in November is now becoming remarkably predictable. And although mid-December brings strong dynamic pressure, it is precisely in this energized environment that you, Pisces, begin to operate with greater accuracy and focus than ever before. You learn to maintain unwavering concentration, judiciously allocate resources, avoid getting lost in minor details, and remain undistracted by extraneous processes. This profound change in your mental structure is the definitive key to all of December's financial success. In the latter half of December, Pisces, you enter a profound phase of structural reinforcement. If in September you were still grappling with doubt, in October you were actively seeking support, and in November you were diligently testing hypotheses, now you perceive a clear, undeniable trajectory that leads directly to stable, sustained growth. At this pivotal point, it is crucial that you are not merely earning additional income. You are meticulously forming a long-term financial foundation that will actively work in January, powerfully strengthen in February, and scale significantly in March. Everything you meticulously chose in mid-December will begin to operate as a cohesive system, with its own predictable pace, clear logic, and stable returns. Partnerships will play a particularly special role in December. You, Pisces, may receive compelling offers for joint projects, expanded participation in complex structures, and unparalleled access to financial schemes that were previously beyond your reach. People are beginning to perceive you as a specialist, capable of operating not only at the executive level, but also at the strategic level of managing intricate processes. This fundamentally transforms your financial situation. You become not just a participant, but a decisive decision-maker who actively shapes the movement of entire systems. If in the autumn you could not always afford to influence events, now this influence becomes your undeniable, real power. December also powerfully activates your inherent investment potential. You may have the unprecedented opportunity to invest in a direction that will yield significant results in March, or to form an additional financial flow that will become the bedrock for stabilization in February, or to acquire a valuable resource that will increase income as early as January. You do not act impulsively. You meticulously analyze the numbers, carefully assess the risks, and perceive the grand, interconnected picture. Your ability to think strategically now becomes an even more powerful tool than the intuition that prevailed in previous months. By the close of December, not only the result becomes apparent, but also the sheer scale of the internal transformation that you, Pisces, have undergone. You cease to perceive financial success as a random event. You begin to understand that every strategic step you took in October, every meticulous refinement of your plans in November, and every decisive choice in December creates a stable, resilient system. You feel that you are entering January not confused, but perfectly structured. You clearly perceive the immense opportunities that will unfold in February. You understand that by March, you will reach an entirely new level of stability and profound influence. December triumphantly concludes a long period of recovery and professional reformatting for you, Pisces. Now, you stand on the threshold of a period in which your financial development becomes predictable, logical, and fully manageable. You emerge from December not just with impressive results, you emerge with a new internal structure that will empower you to maintain high standards for the next few months and dramatically expand your role within the financial environment.